Coming in, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Welcome to Sensei Reality TV. Diddy's ex is demanding that Brother Love be requested to be out of jail or prison, whatever you want to call it, because he don't deserve it. He shouldn't be in there. Why is he still locked up in there? Listen, man. I'm going to just say this right here, y'all, because you know I'm going to bring y'all the truth, right? I'm going to bring y'all the truth. When you got somebody that's an ex that's saying this about you and it's in a positive light, the only thing can really pop in your mind is, how much did she get paid? How much did she get paid? How much? Because any ex is anything, I mean, mostly normally all the time, it isn't anything good that's attached with an ex. But if you got a little couple of dollars and you throw a couple of dollars away, I mean, boy, don't things change? Don't the tone and the reactions and the actions and everything about how they used to feel about you, damn, don't it switch up, right? What Nino Brown say? Money talks. And all that money talking. I'm not saying that Diddy paid his ex to vouch for him and go hard for him like the way that she's been going hard for him, and for him to be out of jail, at least during this time until the sentencing or anything, once that starts up. But clearly this judge don't like Diddy. I mean, because if that was the case, he would be out and waiting until his sentence. But the judge treating Diddy like he's a menace to society. And don't get me wrong, Diddy has shown a lot of episodes of where he was. And me thinking or hoping or whatever, not hoping, but me thinking that a person can change, yeah, that's people can change. Change their damn name 1,000 times. But it's still a change, right? You went from Diddy to Puff Daddy to Puffy to Love, the Brother Love, to Brother to Love. Like, I mean, how many names did Diddy have throughout his whole career? But he was that same nigga, right? No matter what the name changed, same person. So, let me break this down, right? You got an ex. Y'all got a kid together. You locked up. You wanting to get out, but you knowing that if you probably get enough references, maybe it can probably go, swing the judge way and have him looking at you in a different light because you got people that's close to you vouching for you, saying that you're a good person, and that growth and change and things of that nature. That, or it could be something that, as far as to say, like, this is the type of person who he is when cameras are not on, when people are not around. This is the type of person he is. Like, vouching is saying things that could try to probably persuade the judge to go on in a way and be like, okay, I tell you what, I'm going to let him out on bail until the sentencing. That was, his ex-girlfriend, that's what she's kind of like pitching and kind of hoping for, because this got dollar signs attached to it. Because, I mean, I know that y'all have a kid together, but at the same time, but then again, this woman ain't black. Now, this is where it get kind of tricky. Because black women are kind of like known for, like, once they get a kid by you, oh, hell, get the fuck out the picture. We don't need you, we don't want you, but we going to say that you never been there. I've seen it happen a lot of times. I don't have any kids to say for experience, but I've seen it so many times, and it be black women, but this woman is not black. So could it be possibly, not saying all black women, but it's a lot of them, make you want to say damn near majority, but I'm going to be fair because I love my sisters, and my sisters, like, listen, I ain't going to put them down like that, but we've seen it a lot. But this woman is a different race. I don't know what kind of nationality is, but it kind of make you think like this could be a tricky situation. Like, what if she does mean it? She has a kid with Diddy, and she's kind of in hopes in her mind, or maybe they can probably like, restart their family, building their family back up if he's out, get things back right between them. But if she's thinking that, she's in for a rude awakening. Cause that nigga ain't gonna change. He's always gonna be Puff. He's always gonna be Diddy. He's always gonna do that. As far as the freak offs go, now that's gonna be toned down. Well, at least that's gonna be more secure to where it can't never get out the way it was. He gonna figure something out. If he had the opportunity to get out and be a free man once again, he ain't gonna be moving as sloppy. It's gonna be so smooth. It's like you ain't gonna be able to peel the layers back to find it. So, I'm gonna just say this. I think she's still in love with Diddy in some sort of type of way. But at the same time, I do think that she got broke off a little bit. Money can kind of change how the way people's narrow mind, thinks. And they could probably have a couple of bad thoughts in their head, but you throw a couple of dollars their way, it's like everything just, like I said, just everything pressure washes out. Like, you remember when I did that? What? You did that to me? What? I don't remember that. When the money comes around, people change and they start thinking around. They start thinking around to newer beginnings. It's like they no longer act like they can remember the past. Why? Because when it comes out of narrow-minded people, what do money do? Money talks. So, is this going to work in her favor for her wanting him to be out? No. Judge has still got his foot on Diddy's neck. And I'm not going to say, as he should, I'm not going to say that. But what I will say is that we can never be surprised or shocked at what this whole outcome can turn into. If Diddy becomes a free man, that should have shocked the world how the way the judge is acting, right? But you can never be too sure, and you can never be, to the point to where you think you know, but you really have no idea what's going on behind the scenes when it comes down to politics and celebrities and, all that. But it's not looking in his favor as we've been discovering and, finding out piece by piece when it comes down to this case and when it all boils under to how long you've been doing what you're doing and getting away with it. So now you gotta like lay in that bed for a good little minute, maybe 1 or 2 years the most if he gets sentenced. Maybe 1 or 2. I can't see nothing past 2. But it's just one of those things to where you have to have, if you did it, you have to have some blackout on deck for your hair, your facial hair, because they're saying Diddy up in there looking red in the mother. Don't even look like Diddy. And I'm just surprised, like, damn, they put OJ trial on TV. I'm surprised they didn't put this on TV. You know what the ratings would have did for these news channels? But I guess since there wasn't no murder involved, they can't put it on TV if it ain't no murder. Ain't that fucking crazy? That's why I don't watch the news all the time. Because it's a bunch of shit that are like really like train you to be in fear of things that you like you shouldn't even like allow to put you in fear, no matter what. Because if you got God number one in your faith, and your faith is set up the way it need to be as far as your fear goes, you ain't gonna entertain that. Like you will see and like you'll watch news from time to time and you'll hear things, whether like such and so and so. But when you walk the right path, man, you ain't gonna have no worries. But I guess why that's why Diddy like stressing the way he's stressing, because he know he's been doing a lot of wrongdoings. But you're gonna all have to come back and pay it in tenfold. And you're gonna have to just pay that. Sensei Reality TV. I'll let y'all in Rebound tell, man. Y'all be easy, y'all be good. One love. Peace.